Hey guys, it's Lauren and I'm going to be doing a how-to video for you. Okay, so I'm going to be making a round pin for you guys, and I'm sorry I'm like all dressed up and everything, but I just got back from school. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so what you need for making this round pin, and I'm making this traditional size. It can be for classics too, obviously, but I was making it big enough for one horse of the round pin. I think one horse, I don't know. Okay, so I haven't made this yet before, but I'm only going to be making one. I'm not going to be making two or anything, just because it involves a lot of materials. So yeah, just bear with me. I know what I'm doing. So, okay, I'm just going to tell you everything that we need. Okay, so first you need, okay, this number is kind of outrageous, but you need about 102 7-inch round pins or flat sticks. And what I mean by flat sticks are, I'm not talking popsicle sticks. Oh my gosh, I keep burping. Okay, are like these flat things? Yeah, these flat things. Okay, you need about 102 of them. 102 7-inch of these. Now, I know it seems kind of crazy. You could narrow it down depending on how big you want the round pin to be. But for me, I have 102 of these. Okay, so you need about 102 7.5, which are these smaller ones. And then you need 2 8.5, which are these. Then you need 2 11.5, which are these ones. So yeah, 2 11.5 round. Okay, and then you need 1 13-inch or 1 foot 1 inch rod. And then 2 12-inch. Okay, think I made that clear. Alright, so you need all of those, and that's just the wood. So, next you will need some glue, lots of hot glue sticks. And I'm using a hot glue gun to make this. I'm using a high temperature just because it does better with wood other than the low temperature. And then next you will need some wire. I am using, I think, 20 gauge. So yeah, need some wire, not this much, but you just need a little bit of wire. Okay, then you will need some chain. Yeah, some lovely chain. Next you will need about 2 hinges. And if you can't find any hinges by you, or if like you just don't like have any or whatever, when I get to that part of adding the hinges, I can teach you how to make some other hinges that work just about the same. Okay, and then next you need some scissors. Yeah, you need some scissors. Next, some pliers. With a cutting place. I forget what it's called. You can use a pencil, completely optional. Okay, now this next thing is completely optional. But you can use some jump rings. This is for the closure of the gate. It's completely optional. Later I'll tell you where you can use it. And also you can use like bigger ones, like that. But again, completely optional. And then next you can paint your poles. I paint all mine white, and if you paint them, please, I suggest using the acrylic paint just because it's like the best paint in the world. But I painted all mine white, and I had some help with some friends just because I have so many sticks. So yeah. Okay, now I think I'm ready to get this all nice and built. So let's get started. Okay guys, so for the first thing that you need to do, you want to grab some of your 7-inch wooden dowels or flat sticks, whatever you want. And I call them flat sticks. Some people might call them differently. I just don't really know what else to call them. Okay, you want to take 2 and lay them out parallel to each other. Then you want to take 3 more. Now you're not going to glue them like this, like with them completely like apart. But this is just so I can make them stay. And then you want to glue one at the top, bottom, and the middle. And I'll be back when I'm done with this. Okay guys, so once you get this all glued together, this is what mine looks like. Snazzy. Okay, then you want to take 2 more. You want to glue 1 on top right here. Now this part is optional, and if you just want to keep it like this with the edges showing, that's completely fine. Or you can glue them, if you can see this, it's kind of zoomed out. Or, gosh, this makes it worse. I can't figure it out what the heck I am doing. Okay, can I just like zoom that in? No, it won't let me. Okay. Alright, but you want to glue 2 on the edges like that. Okay, so then you'll have this left with 3 in the middle, and if you want to, you can put 4 in the middle, 4 across here, but I just decided to do 3 because I didn't want to do too much wooden dowels. So yeah, you want to keep doing this until not all, but you want to keep doing this, but you want to make sure you leave, oh my gosh, you want to make sure you leave 4 of these left for the gate, but you want to go through all the rest of them and make several more of these, just like as much as you can. So I'll be back with you when I'm done with that. Okay, so once I got my ginormous stack done, I end up getting 13 of these, but it's going to end up being 14 because of the gate. Okay, so now we're going to build the gate. So for the gate, you will need 4 of the 7-inch ones, and then you will need 2 of the 8.5. You need 2 of the 1 foot. You need 1 of the 13-inch. And then 2 of the 11.5 feet. Okay, so now that you have all these, what you're going to do is you're going to get, okay, hold on, bear with me here. Okay, so you're going to get 1 of the, I believe it is, you need to get 1 of the 11.5. Okay, and you're going to put it up like this. Okay, then you want to take 1 of the 7 inches and put it down like that. Okay, once you get that, you want to get your other 7-inch. Okay, you want to glue 1 at the top, 1 at the bottom. You can do 1 in the middle or 2 in the middle. I might do a few more in the middle just because I have room for it, and I also have a few extra pulls. So I might do mine like that, have 4, and then another one will go on like that, and I'll explain this more once I have it together. And then you want to grab another one of the 11.5s, and you would end up putting it right here. So I'll be back once I have that all glued together. Okay, then, so I just glued, whoopsies. I just glued 1 of the 11.5 on here, and then the 7-inch ones. Okay, so then you want to take another 7-inch and glue it on top right here. And you want to take another one of the 11.5 and glue it where the other 11.5 is. so this is what I have. I have my 11 inches right here. And you want to make sure it's even so that it can stand up. It can be a little off, but that's okay. Okay, and then I have all 7-inch right here, and then 2 7-inch right here. Now the gate is very important that you do this right, just because it's a little different than the sides. So, I mean, it doesn't matter which side you put this on, because it can go either way. Just, you're going to have to make a decision soon. And then you can set this to the side when you're done. And then we'll come back to that soon. Alright, and then next you are going to take the 2 12-inch and the 2 8.5-inch. Okay. Then once you have these, you want to put the 2 12-inch ones like this. And then you want to glue the 2 8.5 on the inside of the 2 12-inch so that you get a square like this. Okay, so I got my square done. So it should look like this. Let's put that to the side and bring back the door. And then you want to take the 13-inch piece and you want to glue it from this corner up to the top here. So it looks like that, and it's across. You can do that in either front or back, or it doesn't matter. So, glue that on real quick. Just kind of place where it's going. I'm not going to be trying to get this too. Yep, I didn't knock it down the other side. Okay. Okay, well, here we go. Let's take out these blocks. Okay, so right here we have the door. Okay. And I'm just going to secure it on real quick because it's kind of starting to come apart. Okay, but here I got my door, and I got my little slant on it. Go either way. Okay, so here I got this. You want to bring in the square. You want to make sure it fits in there nice and well. Okay, mine's just a little snug, but that's alright. I think I might have needed to put them on the bottom instead of the sides. So I'll be right back so I can fix this square real quick. Okay, so now that I fix this, you want to actually put the shorter 8.5-inch on the bottoms of it, not inside, so that it can fit better to my measurements, so that it can fit in there nice and good with some looseness. So you can move around, and there's plenty of room. Okay, so now we are going to grab hinges. You only need 2, or depending on how much you want. And what I am going to do, you may want to put it on differently, is I'm going to take the back one. Well, so you want to make sure if you want it like this or like this. I want mine like this. So you're going to kind of go close together, and you're going to glue one of these. Okay, sorry, I had to zoom in a little bit so you can see it better. Okay, but what you want to do, you want to take your hinge, one of your hinges, and you're going to want to glue it on the wooden piece like this, making sure you don't actually glue the hinge. And you want to glue the other piece on the inside right here, and you want to do it with both on the bottom and right here. Or if you want, you can do a third one way up here. I actually might do 3, just so it's nice and stable. So I'll be right back with you when I'm done with that. Okay guys, so now I got my door done. So here it is. Sorry, backwards. I love it so much. So I put 3 hinges on it. It was kind of difficult, but I got it. So yeah, here we go. And it can also go in a little bit, but I won't be doing that, obviously. So yeah, I love it so much. And now we're going to start putting this thing together. Okay, so just grab a few of these. I grabbed like 5. Okay, so you just want to kind of start planning it out. You don't want to glue it together yet because you want to get the right curve to it before you do anything.
So you can make it big enough. So I'm just kind of trying to balance them and stand them up. Okay. Trying to balance them. Alright. I am going to do this with all of them roughly so I can kind of get an idea of this. Okay. Probably want to get half in here, but I'll try out. Alright. I'm going to bring in the rest. I'm just going to kind of see how they work. Alright. So far so good. Okay, now I'm just kind of holding them because they're going off my table. Now I'm just kind of holding them in place. Okay, so I might need to make this a little bit bigger because I won't be able to have enough room. So I'm going to scale back some. Make it go a little wider. Oh my gosh, okay. This one. Alright, let's hope this will work. Alright, just kind of setting this up. Now, it might be a little boring right now, but this is always the fun part, right? Okay. Now I'm going to do it like this because I think you'll be able to fit nice and well. Okay, now I'm just going to kind of just lay them down where they are. Just so I can set them up right and in the right place.
Okay, now this is going to turn out pretty big, so I actually might be able to fit maybe 2 horses in here. Alright, now I just put some in the middle because I don't have any room around the edge. Okay, so just need to move a few things out of the way. And you will need quite some glue with this right now. So, yeah. Okay, so you just want to find a starting point. You just want to find 2. And what you want to do, you just want to glue the 2 front ones or the 2 ones facing in the middle. You want to have them be the same height and glue them together like so at kind of an angle. So let's do that.
Someone do this right because then I will be mad. It's not that I'm not going to get a reference off of. Okay, so here's the first part, how it all glued together. Now I'm going to take another one and glue it together. Still like the same. Alright. So far I think I'm doing good with it. Okay, so I'm going to glue this together now. I can just do this in this video. I can probably do this. Okay, so now I got glue on that. Good. Glue it on. Please stay. It's having an argument if it wants to stay or not.
Okay guys, so I got this all put together and it is huge. I mean, seriously, this is probably a 2-horse mini pasture. I did not think it was going to turn out this big, and I think it is humongous. I mean, seriously, I had to put it through the legs of my tripod. So right here's the gate, right there, and it goes from here, if you can see my hand, from here all the way around, through the tripod, and back to here. It is very, very big. Okay, so next I will try to get a different angle. Next we're going to do the gate latch right here. And all you're going to need for that is wire, chain, glue, and, gosh, my voice, some pliers. Okay, so you need pliers, wire, chain, glue, and jump rings are optional. Okay, and I'm sorry I didn't show you how you can make hinges without actually having hinges. You can take tape. I preferably say duct tape, but I'm just going to do it with masking tape because I have it right here. Okay, and what you want to do is if you have tape, I'm going to use a thicker kind of tape. If you have duct tape, you want to take a little piece of it, or you can make it long and just cut it. You want to just take a little piece and you want to fold it halfway, like so. And you want to fold the other side over. And right here, you got a hinge. Of course, you would cut off the ends because they're like tape poking all over the place. But right here you have a hinge. Just glue one side, and it bends. Very easy. I'll do it with more strong tape instead of masking tape. But yeah, that is how you do it. Okay, so get your stuff that you need. I'm not going to use the jump rings, but I will show you how you can. Okay guys, so now I got all my stuff. Right here is the gate, so I hope this is a good view, and if I have to, I might zoom in right here. Okay, so first we're going to make the hook so that the chain can latch onto it. And I make my hooks a lot differently than some people. Some people will just take their wire and just bend it. Okay, a little bit more than that. And voila, they have a hook. Now, I do my hooks very, very differently. Okay, well, it's a little bit of the same thing, but I make mine differently because I just think it's more fancy and nicer. And I just like it more because it's easier to glue on and everything. So you want to take your wire. I'm not necessarily cutting mine off yet, just so I can get the right size. Okay, so you want to take your wire. You want to put it in the first notch of your pliers, just like so. You can see that. Okay, and you just want to wrap it around the tip of your wire, the tip of your pliers, so it looks like that. Okay, then you want to try sliding that off. It can be kind of difficult sometimes, but it's not too bad. Okay, then you want to straighten out the wire if you messed it up. Okay, so this is what it should look like. Almost like a little buckle. Okay, and then you want to kind of clip right here in the middle. I mean, you don't have to do this kind of one, but I just like it because it's easier to glue on and it's a little more fancy. Okay, so it should look like this. Alright, then you want to go down a little bit, and then you want to bend it up or however you want to bend it. So it'll end up looking like that. And then you want to cut it off. If it will cut for me. Alright, well here we go. This is my kind of hook that I do. You can do the bending however you want or do whatever hook you like. But I just like this because it glues on better and I just would prefer it. Okay, so I recommend doing this kind unless you have a different way of doing it. Okay, so you just want to, you can glue it right here. Okay, I need more zoomed in. So you want to grab your hook and you can either put it right here roughly, you can see that, right here on the actual fence or the outline of the fence gate. You can glue it roughly right there. Or if you want, you can glue it on here and then wrap it around here and then hook it back on there. Or you could do it the easy way. Just put it here and put it and hook it right there. Whatever way you prefer. I'm probably going to put mine right here. Just so that the hook's not on the gate. So I'm going to glue this on. You don't need to put a whole lot of glue in there. Just enough so that it'll hold it. And just pressing this on, making sure it'll stay. Alright, so voila. Here we go. Here's my little hook. You can see it. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll zoom in on it soon. Okay, so now you still have a swinging gate. So you want to take your chain and you want to cut it with scissors. You can cut it with pliers or whatever you want to. But you don't need to cut a whole lot off. I'm just cutting about that much. So I would say about 2 inches. 2.5 inches, whatever you prefer. And I just dropped it. Okay. So next, what I prefer doing is gluing it on the inside right here, just so it doesn't show that whole big glob of glue. And then you can wrap it around and put it right there. So this might take me a little bit. See if I can do this. I'm usually pretty good at this. Just haven't done it very recently. Alright, you just kind of have to hurry. Alright, so that one ended up pretty good. Trying to get the glue out. So now I'll just have it hanging right here. You can see it. And then all you do is just put it on the wire like so. Or in this case, this is when you would bring in the jump rings if you would prefer. You can just grab a jump ring, open it up, and put it on the end so it'll be easier to slide it on there. But I like it like this, so we're going to have different ways of how people put it on there and if it can move more freely or not. And this way it's just a little bit more realistic. Okay, I'm just going to bend this up a little bit just to make sure it's nice and good. So here we go. We got our nice little gate. Can't go far. And it still hangs down. That's what you want. Okay, so this is my, okay, I was about to say arena. This is my round pin. I will do an overview real quick. Okay, so this is my round pin, even though it's kind of like an oval pin. It's very, very large. See if I put Chipper in here. He's not my horse. So you can see it is very, very big. And I love the height of it, just like a normal round pin. And the door is huge for any horse. And I measured it up to my tallest horse I have. Okay, so right here, and then I have the little latch right here if you can see it. Come on, focus camera. Nope, okay. I'm trying to mess with the lighting. Alright, that one seems to work the best. And it just changed. Okay, but I have the little chain. Oh my god, it's really blurry. Okay, I'm so sorry about this. Nope, it's not gonna fix. Okay, so I have my little swirl, and it goes down to that. Then I just hook the chain on here, and it's hooked around back here. But the chain, if I can grab it, and slide off and on very easily if I can squeeze my fingers back here and slide it on. Okay, just like that. And then I did put 3 hinges down here. Alright, I love it a lot. I think it's beautiful, but of course not the best. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment, rate, subscribe. And please go follow me on Instagram at horselover_316. I really appreciate it. Bye.